Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I never done before, and I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube, and I was like, I might as well do one. Today's video, I'll be ranking... Today, I'll be ranking Dreamworks movies by my opinion off Rotten Tomatoes, aka the Tomato Eater. If you guys are ready to hear about my personal rating on each film, like so the first thing we're gonna do, Google Rotten Tomatoes. First film, How to Train Your Dragon, released in 2010. I like this film, but I didn't watch enough that I wanted to watch it over and over again. I liked the animation. I thought the plot was perfectly well written. It was a good film, but I wouldn't rank it number 1. If I had to rank it, I'll rank the film number 11. I'm probably gonna get a whole lot of hate on this video. Next one, Chicken Run. I never seen this film. I don't like the animation. First off, this animation's stop motion. That's one thing I don't like about it. It's stop motion. And I read the plot online. It's really weird. It doesn't seem to make sense. It's ranked 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna be ranking this on number 40. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, released in 2022. I watched this last year. It was okay, even though it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. The thing was, I liked it. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the type of animation that they used in Shrek, in the Shrek franchise, basically. It was okay. The only thing I didn't like about it was the animation. It was more like a comic animation thing, and it was just a lot going on. 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. I would rank this at number 16. Ants, released in 1998. I only saw this one time, and I was really little. I don't remember it. I'm just gonna give this like a very okay rating. If I had to rate it, I would rank it at number 38. So, Ants, with a Z. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I like this film. The box office surpassed its predecessor's box office. Animation was nice. The plot was well written. According to Rotten Tomatoes, it says exciting, emotionally resonant, and beautifully animated. How to Train Your Dragon 2 builds on its predecessor's success just the way a sequel should, which I agree. I'll rank this number 7. Next one is How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love this film, but this is a sad thing. So I went to the movies with my aunt. She took us to see it on the year it was released. I liked it a lot, but it would have been better if I didn't go to the restroom during the fight. I went to the restroom, and then I got lost, and then by the time I came back, the fight was over. So I missed the whole entire fight. So, and I only saw this one time, and I could have watched it again. I thought it was really nice, well written, beautiful animation. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna rate it number 13, just because I didn't see the fight scene. Shrek 2. This was an okay film. According to Rotten Tomatoes, that it's ranked 98, no, that's not right. According to Rotten Tomatoes, it has a percentage of 89%. This was a nice film. I didn't watch it too much. I only watched this thing like 3 times, but when I was like very little. If I had to rank it, I would rank it number 19. I thought it was funny in the part, I'm sorry for spoilers. If you haven't seen Shrek 2, click off. No, if you haven't seen any of the Shrek movies or any films in the Shrek franchise, click off now and watch them. My favorite thing was that they noticed that Fiona was an ogre, but her parents never knew, so that was kind of funny. Now, Shrek, the first film. This was I like this a lot. I felt like this was better than the sequel, to be honest. I liked how Shrek discovered that Fiona was an ogre, a human at night, but an ogre, no. What I like about the film is that Shrek discovers that Fiona is a human by day, but an ogre by night. I liked it, so I would rank it number 15. The Bad Guys, released in 2022. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure. According to Rotten Tomatoes, it's ranked by 88%. but I'm really not sure, so I would rank it number 36. I spelled guys wrong. Kung Fu Panda. Man, I watched this years ago, but it was okay. This is an okay film. Animation was well created. I probably thought it was funny when I was little, but I just wasn't sure about it. I liked it, but it was so long ago. When I got older, I kind of lost interest in watching the Kung Fu Panda franchise. If I had to rank this, I would give it a I would rank it 35. Next one. Okay. This film, oh my gosh. This is going to be the bottom of the list. I never watched it, but it's so stupid. Captain Underpants, the first ever movie. I never watched it, and I never will, because this is the stupidest thing that Dreamworks has ever created. It's just so stupid. That's all I can say. It just seems so stupid for someone to create a Captain Underpants movie. So stupid. Next film is Kung Fu Panda 3. I only watched this one time. I thought it was adorable, but I wouldn't watch it again. They're learning everything from Po. There's a lot more pandas. But to be honest with you, I thought it was an okay film, so if I had to rank this, I would rank it number 37. Puss in Boots, released in 2011. According to Rotten Tomatoes, is ranked number 86. I loved this movie. This is like one of the best films they ever made. The plot was well written. I thought the characters were funny. I really loved that movie. If I had to rank it, I would rank it number 12. Abominable. I've never seen this film. I would watch it, but I'm not sure if I would enjoy it. I think I may not, but it just seems so beautifully animated, and I think I may like it. Most films that I think about watching, I end up watching it and then liking it and probably watching it again. So I would say number 18. Next up, released in 2014, is Mr. Peabody and Sherman. My best friend took me to see this film when it was released. I liked this film. I liked that they went back in time, went to multiple timelines, and that they duplicated the past. My favorite part of the movie was when the past versions of the characters meet the future characters, and when they touch each other, they form into the present. So I thought that was funny and pretty addicting to watch. So if I had to rank this, number 9, Kung Fu Panda 2, released in 2011. If I had to rank this, I like this film a lot. It was very suspenseful. So if I had to rank it, I would rank it number... I haven't seen this in years, and I don't really remember the plot. But if I had to rank it, I would rank it number 23. If you guys don't know, Dreamworks is creating a Kung Fu Panda 4. That should be interesting. Next is, released in 1998, is The Prince of Egypt. I like the animation, and I watched it like 3 times, but I just lost interest after the second time. So if I had to rank this, I would rank it number 39. How do you spell it? Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. I liked this film. The beginning was so hilarious. I liked it a lot. I had to replay it because it was so addicting to watch. If I had to rank it, I would rank it number 20. Released in 2020 is The Cruise of New Age. I thought this was pretty funny. It's kind of interesting that after a while they decided to release a sequel. That's what bothers me about film companies. They decide after several years they decide to release a sequel after the predecessor. This was a little weird, but I kind of liked it. So if I had to rank this, I would rank it number 26. Next one, Over the Hedge. Okay, I watched this film way too many times. Released in 2006. This was a funny film. I really enjoyed it. If I had to rank it, number 3. I actually watched this film about 2 weeks ago for the first time because I've never seen it. So I was like, I might as well watch it. And when I watched it the first time, I was like, I love that film. And just 2 nights ago, I watched it again. And I think I may watch it again this week. So if I had to rank it, I would rank it in my top 3. Released in 2016, Trolls. I didn't enjoy that film. It's just about a bunch of creatures with long hair singing continuously. Then you get captured by Virgins, and 2 trolls rescue them, and then, yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't like it. If I had to rank it, it would be number 41. Sorry, guys. Rise of the Guardians. This was a really good film. If I had to rank this, it would be number 8. And here's why. The reason why I like this because the action, the animation, the plot was well written. It's kind of interesting how people with different personalities connect very well. Like when you first meet someone, you know, you may start off rusty, but then later on, you may start to understand each other and you start getting closer. You put their differences aside. I thought this was a good film. Next is Flushed Away. I like this film. I thought it was very funny. Hold on a minute. That reminds me. Hold on. Now that I think of it, I just have to ask. Is this a stop motion film? Oh, it's not stop motion. I thought it was stop motion, but it's not. Yeah, I like this film. The weird thing I thought about it was the snails. The snails were really weird. The fact that the singed was weird. Yeah, it was a really weird film. I mean, I liked it, minus the snails. So if I had to rank it, I would rank it number 14. Monsters vs. Aliens, ugh. I don't know. I wasn't sure about this film. If I had to rank it, I would rank it number 42. I just couldn't get my head wrapped around it. I'm sorry. The Penguins of Madagascar, this was a weird film. If I had to rank it, I would rank it number 29. Yeah, I just wasn't sure about that film and everything that happened to Private, one of the penguins. I just thought it was way too much. Next is Megamind. This was a funny film. So if I had to rank it, number 10. So 2010, number 10. Huh. Ow! My shoulder. The Croods. That was kind of funny. This was interesting. So if I had to rank it, it would be number 24. Trolls World Tour. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. When I read this, I don't know why, but I look up box office on films, and to be honest with you, this was a very low box office, and I don't know why they're making a threequel. If I made a film and it performed very well, I would do a sequel. But if I made a sequel, but it didn't surpass its predecessor, I would stop the franchise. It was okay, so if I would rank it, it would be 27. Turbo. This is a funny film. I like this film. I would rank it number 6. And according to Rotten Tomatoes, it was certified fresh, 67%. And it's kind of it's very interesting because, like, as the world knows, snails are. I thought it was funny because a snail always dreamed of being fast. And then, boom, he falls into a car tank. Fuel gets inside of his body, goes inside of his veins. The power connects with him, and then zoom, a slow snail becomes fast. Here's the weird thing. In the film, his shell was broken, but it's healed by the end of the film. But the question is, do snails' shells heal? Yeah, that was the one thing that confused me in the film. Madagascar skipped to Africa. Certified fresh by 64%, released in 2008. If I had to rank this, it would be... I didn't watch it too much, so I would rank it number 25. Forever After. This was a very weird film. I'll rank it number 34. The villain was so weird, and Shrek met people who were the same species as him. That was the only thing and Fiona, it was pretty eventful, and it was just a lot. Madagascar. The animation was very weird. It kind of makes sense because when you start a franchise of a film series, it's gonna look different from the very first. I don't remember how they got to Madagascar. I honestly have no idea. How do 4 animals move from New York City Zoo to Madagascar? I don't understand. I like the film, so I would rank it number 28. Sounds pretty low, but okay. It's whatever. The Boss Baby, it was kind of funny. The parents think it's a baby, but in reality, it's just a short little man that works in an agency. It's just really weird. Funny, but weird. The sequel made no sense to me. So if I had to rank it, it would be number 17. Home, it was okay. I won't watch it again. If I had to rank it out, it would be number 33. The Bee Movie, this was weird. It was so weird because it's a bee that falls in love with a human. It doesn't make any sense. I don't see how that connects. It was nice. If I had to rank it, it would be number 31. Spirit, I'm sorry, I don't like Spirit, so that's going to be number 32. I'm so sorry. Again, I say I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this video. Road to El Dorado, don't remember that film, number 30. Spell El Dorado wrong. The Boss Baby, if I had to rank this, I didn't like it very much. It would be number 21, I guess. When they went back to where they were when they were in the first film, the only thing that got on my nerves was Tim's voice. That was the only part that I didn't like about the film. I wouldn't watch it again. Sinbad, Legend of Seven Seas, I didn't like that. According to Rotten Tomatoes, it's a 45%. Rotten, I ranked that number 22. Shrek the Third, I don't remember this film. Okay, let's see. I watched this like one time actually. What's the plot? Okay. Sorry, as my laptop is having a mind of its own. Okay. It is ranked. Come on. Okay. Okay, according to Rotten Tomatoes, it's a 41%. Rotten, 52 audience score. It says, according to movie info, when King Harold suddenly croaks, I don't know what that means, Shrek learns he will have to rule the land of far, far away unless he can find a suitable heir to the throne. The most prominent candidate is Princess Fiona's cousin Artie, voiced by Justin Timberlake, a teenage slacker in medieval high school. Shrek and his trusted companions Donkey and Puss in Boots set out to bring Artie back, but find their mission in a bigger challenge than they expected. If I had to rank this, it would be number 5, I guess. Shark Tale. That will be ranked number 1, and here's why. This was a very funny film. Will Smith is a really good voice actor. I wish that they did a sequel, but due to its rating, out of all the films, according to Rotten Tomatoes, it is rated the lowest with a 35%. That is a pretty tragic rating score. Here's why I love it so much and why I ranked it number 1. This was the most watched Dreamworks film that I watched growing up, and it was pretty purposeful. I only liked this film just because it was animated when I was little, but when I watched it again, I had to recall like what it was really about. So I watched it with a friend, shout out to you, and the two of us watched it together, and she asked, what did I learn? And I was so lost because I could not remember the plot. My brain just won't click. She told me that don't get caught up in something because you will deal with problems in life. So in the film, Oscar was so focused on popularity that he wanted to find a way to be noticed. The Shark King, he has 2 sons. One son tried to kill Oscar, and the other one didn't want to kill Oscar because he was a vegetarian. An anchor falls through the water and hits Frankie, a shark that tried to kill Oscar. Lenny, the brother of Frankie, is worried because he doesn't know what to do. By the time the shark leaves, Oscar claims that he defeated the shark, when in reality he got murdered by an anchor. The film is really about not letting fame change who you are. There's other ways to be noticed, but don't get caught up in something that doesn't matter that much. I think I'm missing one. Number 4 would be Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. That one gave me nightmares, but I liked it at the same time when I was little. Those are my rankings. Guys, comment down below. How would you guys rank this? That's today's video. Please like and subscribe and follow my socials. Comment down below what your favorite Dreamworks movie would be. Comment down below what your least is. So, that's today's video. See you guys next time. I promise I'll upload. I think the next video I would do, I have no idea, but I promise I will do better on staying consistent. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.